Will Turkish troops be part of a peacekeeping force in Gaza? Clear statement from the AK party following the ceasefire agreement reached in Gaza. Attention has turned to the planned peacekeeping force to be established to ensure stability in the region. While the answer to the question of whether Turkey will send troops to Gaza is eagerly awaited, a statement has come from the government. AK party deputy chairman Hasan Basri Yalçın said, "If there is to be a peacekeeping force in Gaza, we have been saying this from day one. We are ready to provide every guarantee for a solution in Palestine. We are putting everything on the table, including acting as guarantor." Following the ceasefire and prisoner exchange agreement signed between Hamas and Israel, the genocide that had been ongoing in Gaza since October 7, 2023, has now temporarily stopped. The second phase of negotiations began, overshadowed by the Benjamin Netanyahu government's repeated violations of the agreement and attacks on Gaza, while discussions continue on Hamas' future in Gaza and the administration of the region. There is curiosity about what role the U.S., Turkey, and Qatar, considered the guarantor countries of the agreement, will play in the peacekeeping force to be established for the sake of peace and stability. Although Tel Aviv has repeatedly emphasized that it does not want Turkey as a military force in Gaza, the Ankara administration has stated that it will take all necessary steps for the Palestinian people and to ensure peace. AK party deputy chairman Hasan Basri Yalçın assessed Turkey's sphere of activity in Gaza and the possible deployment of the Turkish armed forces during a live broadcast on CNN Turk. ***, will Turkey send troops to Gaza? Yalçın reiterated Turkey's unconditional support for Gaza and the Palestinian people, stating, "We have been saying from day one that if there is to be a peacekeeping force in Gaza, we are ready to provide every guarantee for a solution in Palestine. We are putting everything on the table, including acting as guarantor," recalling the Netanyahu administration's attacks violating the ceasefire in Gaza. Yalçın said, "We will do what we can, but this is not something Turkey can do alone. Even today, despite the agreement, Israel is doing everything it can to violate the ceasefire. That is why there is a compromise, a ceasefire declaration. Let's continue on that basis." Hamas sat down at the table thanks to Turkey's initiative. Speaking about U.S. President Trump's statement of gratitude to Turkey and President Erdogan regarding Hamas, Yalçın said, "Trump said, I thank Turkey for persuading Hamas, Qatar, and Egypt set the table. The U.S. and Turkey convinced the parties for peace. As far as we can see, Hamas accepted the agreement because it genuinely and sincerely cares about the Palestinian people. Hamas would only sit at the table with Turkey's guarantee."